So I thought of a few things that I wanted to add that I forgot to mention. So three things. One is on the belief pages. If you want to insert your own pictures, there are blank pages that have the tops and the bottoms with the words, but they're blank. So you could actually print out the blank pages and then just cut and paste your own pictures either digitally or physically and just paste it in here, and it would not look corny or silly at all, because once it's in the page protector, no one would be able to see that it was literally physically glued on top of there. So if you wanted to personalize it, those blank pages are on my website. The second thing I wanted to share is something that people ask sometimes is, do you really do that same opening, middle with the belief, and then the closing for every appointment, especially when people are booking and coming back? And people do, they book for all four and they come back. And the answer is yes, we do the same message over and over again. Sorry, because there is a statistic, and I don't know what the percentage is, but there is oh my gosh, a very small percentage. Well, not a very small, but there's a percentage of information that when it gets relayed, basically does not get retained. And so when they come to another appointment and hear the same spiel, they actually will hear things that they didn't hear before. And you'll do that when you're listening to something. You go, oh my gosh, the last time I heard this, what you just said sparked a thought, and then they didn't even hear the next thing. And so then when they're there the second time, they hear the next thing and go, oh, I totally missed that the first time. So they will actually hear more things. It won't be as repetitive to them as you think it is. So yes, we do the same thing over again. The other reason we do that same structure every appointment is ideally there will be new people there. So yes, some of the people may be repeated, but as they're booking and we're coaching them to invite new people, there's new faces and they haven't heard it before. So we do need to do it for the sake of those new people. And then those who have been to the appointments before, and I'm telling you from experience, are totally fine. One, because they hear something new, like I said, but sometimes it just reinforces. They're like, yeah, and they become more sold out on this company. It's such an important factor, or more sold out on a product because they hear a fact about that product that maybe they didn't hear before. And so anyway, so yes, you do the same appointment over and over. And there have been appointments where actually I'm thinking of a particular person who did all four, and every appointment there was always someone new, and so that's why I did the whole appointment over again. There was a time where it was the same exact group the second time around, but I said, look, I'm just gonna go through this whole thing, and I kind of made it fun, almost quiz-like. I'm like, all right, you guys remember what the I stands for, right? And then we would just kind of go quickly through it, but we still made sure we did it. And in that group, there was someone who went through all four, and then she did the 40% off shopping spree because she had done Prep, Perfect, Pop, and Pamper. And by then, you have got a person who's been exposed to the Mary Kay products from head to toe. So by the end of those four appointments, one, you have a great relationship with her. She definitely sees you as her beauty consultant. Two, not only has she been exposed to the products, but she's probably wearing some kind of product from each of those categories of Prep, Perfect, Pop, and Pamper. So you've got a head to toe customer. So then when she does that 40% off shopping spree, either she's going to get more products that she always wanted to have before and didn't get, or she may go, heck, I should just be a consultant. I'm wearing products head to toe. Why wouldn't I share what I already love with others? And so it's great for team building aspect also. There was the particular person I was thinking of. By the end of her fourth party, one of her friends signed up. And when her friend signed up, she did another 4 parties to help her. And so by the end of the 8 parties, Katie did sign up to be a consultant. And we just did her first party just a week ago from me filming this. And I will tell you, I didn't have to say a thing. She rocked the party. She had seen this flip chart 8 times. She had seen it 8 times, and she was a pro consultant right out of the gate. So if that ain't a reason to do it, then I don't know what is. So the third thing that I wanted to share is that every piece, like I said, I just want to emphasize, is there for a strategic reason. So even if you're uncomfortable saying something, fight through the uncomfortableness and say it anyway. When I was new, the part about money, I didn't want to say it made me uncomfortable, but there's a reason it's planted at the beginning. And so you just say it. And one of the tricks that you can kind of tell yourself is to say, this is my favorite part, or I love this part, when you really don't. But you actually will train your brain to start to enjoy that part because it does have a good reason. So let your director know if there's a part of this whole beautiful you flip chart that you're like, oh, that doesn't sound like me, or I don't know if I'm going to say that. Do it anyway. Because and reach out to your director and find out, why is that part there and why I'm having a problem with this part. Because even though you may feel like this doesn't sound like me, remember, it's not about you, right? It's about the reason that that part of the appointment is there for the people who are your guests. So that's what I wanted to share with you, and that's it. Good luck. I don't know what to say. I need a great closing. You can do it. That's the best closing. That's what Mary Kay Ash would say. You can do it.